Hello everybody, today I'm going to be making a slightly coherent and not entirely psychotic video on the settings that you should have when you're speedrunning White Knuckle. So first you actually want to go out of the game, we'll go to the File Explorer, and you want to click in the top portion up here, and type in %appdata%. You then want to click on app data up here, because it takes you to roaming first, but you want to click app data, go to local low, click dark machine, White Knuckle, and settings.json. You want to scroll down a little bit, and you'll see G timer here. You want to set this to true. This will make it so every single time that you start like a new run, it actually starts the speedrun timer, so you don't have to press the F1 and all that stuff. Then you want to click File, click Save, and exit out. Now, you'll probably have to restart the game if you already have it open. But once you do that, go into Settings, click Accessibility, and you want to have these three visuals on. This will make it way easier for you to be able to find stuff and grab handholds. You want to also disable this as well. Then you want to click Shift, you want to double tap it, and it'll show this little thing, and you want to enable experimental features. And you'll see what that does in a second. Then you will go to Video, set your field of view to 110 because you're a sweaty gamer. Press Escape, and then here you'll see these locker options for competitive. That's why you need to turn on that double tap shift setting. And you want to select 2 ruby roaches because these are very, very good. Next, for trinkets, you just want the moon rocks, gold nugget, bindings. Bring half inventory because it is really not that bad, and it makes your score multiplier actually normal, which is very good. Moon rocks are just super good as well. Next, I'm going to show you guys some, movement gamer techs, but you'll need to go in the tutorial. There's a little place you can practice, and I'll show you guys where that is. So I'm going to head up here until you get to this part with the little hand. Then you want to start climbing up from here. Hold on, I'm kind of bad at the game, hold on. You're going to do that. That's also a tech move. It's called a handstand. You just pull yourself all the way up, jump, and get up there. There's also a bapping move. That's if you do that like super quickly. That's what a bap is. It's when you like jump off of the thing. It's like a quick handstand. But anyways, you want to make your way up here. You're going to get to the sandbox area. It's very annoying. Pull that out. Speedrun tech number 2, if you're in an event and you press space a bunch of times, you actually go a little bit faster. Can help you save time. You want to go up here. And you made it the epic gamer room. And you click this button. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys a very, very useful tech for when you have, when you have injectors, pills, and you have a grub. Essentially, I'm going to explain it first because it's a little confusing. I'll have to try it on a ladder first. But what you're going to do is, it's basically fast climbing. So what you want to do is you want to hold mouse 1 on the thing first. Then you want to jump and keep holding down mouse 1. Grab with your other hand, jump immediately after, and then you want to, at the end you'll have both of your hands on the ladder. just like both they'll be holding. But basically, inputs are hold left, jump, hold right, jump, 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 and keep them holding down, and you want to spam jump. So essentially, jump, spam jump after the first jump, after you hold down left, hold down right, and then just go. Just spam jump. So it'll be like hold right, jump, like that. Jump, jump. That's not the actual tech, but that's what you want to do for the first two things. But after you jump from this hand and you're both, make sure you're both holding down, you'll just kind of fly up the thing. It's going to take a little bit of practice, but it should look like this at some point. That's not what it's supposed to look like. It should look like that. You may have to rebind your spacebar because sometimes it is very, very tricky to keep up with the timing. But as you can see, you will go very, very fast. Basically what you're doing is using the inputs for... Oh my god. But essentially, you can do this while you're climbing huge places. You'll go very, very fast. You can obviously just do it normally. You can just hold down left click space, right click space. It'll obviously help you to go fast, but it won't be nearly as fast as doing that. Not that. That. I still haven't had it completely down, but once you get it down, it'll be easy. Next tip I can really give is double dinos. These are very important. Essentially what you're doing is you're jumping twice with a single grab. So what you're going to do is first you'll grab, jump, grab with your other hand, and then jump. So it'll be like that. It'll look something like that. So again, grab, jump, grab with the other hand, and jump. It can be very tricky, especially if it's very close to you, because you have to grab at the same time. But it'll look something like that. That's not a grabbable surface. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It does kind of have to be above you, because then, you know... Because you have to be very quick with it. Should look like that. Not like that. I'm sorry, I'm a chud. I'm actually a LARPer. I actually don't play this game. I do, I swear. It's very tricky though. That's a double dino. You're basically jumping twice with a single thing. That's not what it was. That's what it was. Right there. Another very useful tech, this is the last one I'll actually teach, is let's say you're going up here again, right? If you do this, you kind of jump over. You're kind of floating in the air a little bit. This will lose you a lot of time, especially if you're doing it like a bunch. So, what you're gonna do is, let's say you're hanging off this edge. Once you jump up, you want to grab with the other hand, so that'll actually keep you in place. That is very important. It's also nice because sometimes you're going over ledges like this, and if you just jump normally, you know, you could probably go over the edge. Especially if you go like way up, then you could just jump right over. But if you use this, you can just keep yourself grounded. It also just feels nicer to do. But essentially, if you use all these in tandem, whatever you're playing, it can be very nice. But yeah, that's basically all the very important tips I can give. Hopefully that helped, and have fun speedrunning.